Hey, Keggers here with my review of 2021's Mortal Kombat, available on HBO Max. Okay, Mortal Kombat's one of those things that tries time and time again to be more than the ultra-popular video game franchise that it is and branch out to mainstream appeal in other places. Yeah, the game with this, and this is also, for some reason, trying to have a successful Saturday morning cartoon line.
Combat time!
This franchise spans toys, cartoons, comics, and of course video games. But it's put out another film attempt. And yeah, it kinda sucked. I'm sorry, Mortal Kombat fans. I'm sorry, but wow, this film. Let's just get into it. For those of you who watched the opening scene, you probably got the idea that this film would be all about Scorpion and Sub-Zero doing their thing. I mean, dear God, it's the freaking poster, but no, not quite. You see, the actual focus of this movie is on a new character, Cole, because of course it is. Just like Alice in Resident Evil, they somehow felt the need to create an entire original character to be the focus of the film's story. Though, fortunately, he's not some overly complex, overpowered character rendering everyone else irrelevant. It's not that bad. Unfortunately, though, the other characters, they don't really have much depth to them. Sonya and Kano function as the secondary leads of the film, with Sonya operating some underground search into the whole Mortal Kombat tournament thing and Outworld and conspiracy theories and all that stuff, and Kano being her prisoner as well as her lead into finding out a lot of this stuff. And, on the villain side, we've got Shang Tsung as lackeys, hunting down the chosen fighters for the tournament, with Sub-Zero acting as his main enforcer. Yeah, the entire plot of this film is the villains trying to avoid actually having to have the Mortal Kombat tournament. As usual, the Elder Gods are useless. I mean, what even is the point of this tournament when you can just send troops over to the other side and kill everyone before the tournament even starts? Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and Raiden are for the most part relegated to secondary characters. The story's kind of all over the place. With the upcoming tournament, prophecy, and this whole background stuff, you're kind of just left waiting to find out what Cole's deal is. As well as, when we're getting this ninja battle that we were promised. You do get Cole's deal, and it kinda sucks. But hey, we're here for the fighting, right? And, well, it's not great. The editing's super choppy, camera's all over the place. Except for a few instances, they can't seem to hold a shot for more than a minute. And the special effects, I mean, the film seems less expensive than a lot of Mortal Kombat fan films. The sets seem small and uninventive, the green screens were mostly amateur hour, there's CGI and a lot of over-reliance on it. I mean, Goro from the original Mortal Kombat is still the benchmark of that type of creature. Making the transition from, game to screen was amazing. What they have with this one is just a fully CG creature. Sure, it can move around and do all the fighting and stuff, but it doesn't really feel like he's ever in the scene with the characters. So the plot makes no sense. The performances are kind of lackluster, but it does have one thing going for it. The film's gory. Really gory. It's a video game with all its gore and nonsense, with lots of fatalities ripped straight from the games. I mean, they're really trying with that. It's got good gore, but that doesn't cover for the bad action. I'm sorry. Yeah, this movie just doesn't do it for me. But hey, if you're one of those people who grabbed HBO Max, I'm actually going to recommend watching it. Grabbing a few drinks, it's worth a laugh. I laughed more times than I could count watching this movie. It's not good, but at least it's fun on some parts. Well, until then, this is Keckers. This is my view on Mortal Kombat 2021, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.